Online Business family, my name is Isabella. I am the owner of two six-figure earning online businesses, and today I'm going to be talking about my mindset as an entrepreneur. If you guys are subscribed to my channel, you guys know that I put you guys on to so many different ways to make money online that have personally worked for me. And something I noticed is that so many of you wanted to know more about me, my mindset, and how I have gotten to the point where I am today. If you know me in my personal life, you would know that I was no special than anybody else. I graduated from a dropout prevention high school. I barely graduated high school. I never thought I could go to college. There's been a lot of generational curses that I also had to fight through, such as mental illness, and also some financial generational curses as well. And I have defeated all odds against me in my life. I always say your money is going to meet you where your mentality is at. So if you're ready to get right into this video, smash that like button for the YouTube algorithm so I can continue to make videos just like this. So let's first talk about the things that hold people back from achieving success in their life and finances. And that is fear. I feel as though people with failure/fear-based thoughts and that live their life being fearful of things will never achieve their full potential because they're allowing these fear-based thoughts and failure thoughts to control their life. Everybody gets failure/fear-based thoughts, even the most successful people, but we have to make the right decision of what thoughts we are going to listen to on a daily basis. I want you to picture it like this. Imagine you have two friends. One friend is completely supportive of you, and the other friend talks down to you and isn't very supportive of what you want to do when you talk to these two friends. Do you really think you would listen to the friend that's putting you down and doesn't believe in you? You don't think that friend that's trying to hype you up, you're not going to want to listen to them? This is the exact thing that I think of when I start to have any failure or fear-based thought. We literally have one life, so why would you let fear control yours? Because when you kind of think about it like that and you take control over your own thoughts, you are able to make a lot better daily decisions of how you treat and talk to yourself. Another mindset hack that has helped me so much is not limiting myself when I'm talking to other people or even talking to like my close family. And what I mean by this is when you're talking to people and something comes up, right? Maybe you admire somebody for doing something, or someone's editing a video and you just find it so fascinating, like, wow, they know how to edit a video. I've heard so many people say like, oh, I don't know how to edit a video. Oh, I don't know how to do that. Oh, I'm not good with online business. Oh, I wasn't good in math in high school, so I know I won't be good in online business. All of these self-attacks to yourself, I feel, are so unhealthy. And I want you guys to remember this. The tongue has the power of life and death, and those who love it will eat its fruit. This means that if you're constantly talking bad about yourself and your own life, complaining about your own life a lot, seeing all the things that you don't have, you are going to be creating so much negativity in your life. If you shift your mindset and look around and realize all the good things that you have in your life, and this can just be as simple as I'm healthy. There's people that are literally in hospital beds wishing they had another day, wondering why they didn't chase that dream that they've always wanted to chase. So one thing that you have to take away from this video is when you are talking to people on a daily basis, think about what you are saying and what is coming out of your mouth. So what can you say instead of these things if you're talking to people? So you want to say things like, I want to learn how to do that. I am going to learn how to do that. Self-sabotage is probably one of the worst things you can do to yourself. I see a lot of women specifically do this, complaining a lot about their life, about how they don't have this or they don't have that, or they can't pay their bills and this and that. And you really have to just learn how to be thankful for what you have in your life. And I promise you, you will start to see a mindset shift and you'll start to see life differently. Once you start to see life differently, then you're gonna be open to, you know what? I have this and I can create that with this. For example, I always say creativity is more important than capital, which means a lot of people start businesses with like thousands of dollars, right? But honestly, the businesses that started with very small amount wind up sometimes doing amazing and outbeating those bigger businesses. And this is statistically proven because the people that just throw money, they expect to get a return, to get a percentage return, like they expect that. But the people that start with a very small amount of money, such as myself, They find ways to be creative, and that creativity is what allows them to stand out from the rest. For example, with my online business, you guys know I teach you guys I've never bought an ad for my online business, and I have been able to grow my online business to over 6 figures in less than a year by just creating my own organic content. I didn't know how to create organic content when I first started, and back in 2020, there really wasn't that many TikTok videos showing how to create viral content for business. I think my YouTube channel was one of the first YouTube channels to really talk about this for online businesses on TikTok and Instagram Reels. So I took whatever resources I personally had, and I was able to create a 6-figure earning business just from using what I had. Now imagine if I sat there and I said, oh, well, I don't have enough money to start this business. I don't have thousands and thousands of dollars. I'm a full-time college student. I can't risk it. If I had this mindset, I would not be sitting here where I am today talking to you guys. I genuinely believe that everybody watching this video right now, God has given you everything you need to succeed. Whether you see that or not is on you. So another question that I get so often is, how do you stay motivated as an entrepreneur? To this day, even before I started making this YouTube video today, and I love making YouTube videos, but even before this video, I started feeling self-attacks, unmotivation, everything you can think of. And I pretty much feel that way almost every single time I go to do something. If it's for my business, if it's for my dog's videos, whatever it is, whenever I go to do any productive work, I feel a sense of laziness. And the more I fight through that feeling, and the more I self-talk myself through it, the more I'm able to become stronger and continue to fight that feeling every single time. But the first thing you need to do is normalize that. You need to normalize the fact that you're gonna feel unmotivated before you do something productive. Like I've said, I feel that way almost every single time, so that will hopefully make you feel better as well. I want to be an entrepreneur for the rest of my life because I don't want to work. So essentially, I'm able to work for 5 minutes a day. For example, I'm in Greece right now. I've been working very minimally, but I have been able to still generate the same revenue that I did when I'm at my home in the US. So again, don't ever tell yourself you're a lazy person, but I definitely sometimes feel like I could be a lazy person, but I use that to my advantage. And I use that to motivate me because I don't want to work for anybody else again in my life. One reason why I emphasize having multiple streams of income is because when one thing is up, another thing might be down and vice versa. This is why having multiple streams of income and building these multiple streams of income is extremely important to me. Because I want to be able to have a backup if one thing were to fail or if one thing were to just be down for the month. And what wound up actually happening for me, instead of one thing being down and one thing being up, even though that was for a while, now all of the income streams are starting to all increase together, which is how I've been able to get $80,000 months, which I do share all my streams of income in that video. If you'd like to watch, I highly recommend you watching that YouTube video where I break down all of my streams of income. It can help to inspire you and also shares so many different revenue streams with you guys as well. You have to start viewing money only as a resource. Just like farmers wouldn't eat their own seeds of their crops or else they would be left hungry. You have to be patient even when you start making money, because if you start spending your money as soon as you make it, you are sacrificing this resource that you have just achieved. So the next topic in this video is having faith as an entrepreneur. This is probably one of the most important things in this video because if I didn't take the time to really self-reflect and evaluate where my faith stands in life, I would not be here where I am today. So the definition of faith is trusting in the unseen. When I learned this definition, I immediately was so blown away because that's exactly what my life has felt like. I have a vision of something that I want to do. I work towards that. I believe it before actually seeing it in our physical world, and it winds up happening. At the highest moment in my life, when I thought I would be the happiest, I wound up feeling actually really low. And that is when I started searching for more answers about life in general. That was the time when I personally discovered my faith. I personally used to be very heavy on self-manifestation, I'm my own God, I can manifest anything I want in life. And I believed this mindset, but there was still something missing from my life. When I thought I had it all, in reality, I really had nothing. I am going to make a full video story about my life very soon, and I will include more about this topic. But I wanted to share this about myself just to put more emphasis on the fact that your purpose in life is so much more important than just making money. And that is why I started this YouTube channel, is because I genuinely feel that if I cannot change lives in any sort of way, the money itself really doesn't matter. Watching my parents work so hard their entire lives to raise our family and still not having enough money in their pockets to do what they wanted to do, and to have heard these things growing up, that my parents did not have money for this or that and that it caused them stress, really was a huge motivator for me at a young age. Even if society sees something as negative, or maybe something bad happened in your life that was out of your control, your failures can become your biggest comebacks. But you have to see them as that. And me personally, I don't just want to make money, I want to have the ability to change lives. And that is the goal with my YouTube channel. One thing that I personally did struggle with was I had a difficult time looking back on all of the things I had accomplished. I was so busy worrying about the future and worrying, oh my gosh, like, what if I lose all my sources of income? What if TikTok goes away tomorrow? What if this goes away? What if my business gets shut down? And I got so wrapped up on, okay, I need to do this and I need to do that, instead of just focusing on what I already have, the blessings that I've already been blessed with, just focusing on those things. And it literally had made me crazy. Because again, why was I feeling like that? I was allowing fear to control my own life. So that's what I'm saying. Fear-based thoughts can be like given to anybody, like of any money, doesn't matter how much money you have or whatever, you still have to be able to be strong enough to grapple with fear-based thoughts. A lot of people always say starting your own business is risky, or starting that social media account that you've always wanted to start is risky. What's risky to me is staying at a job for the rest of my life, and towards the end of my life, wondering if my life could have been different if I had followed my dreams and the visions that I had for myself. I hope this video helped to guide you in some way. And remember to stay focused, because I promise you everything that you have been praying for is coming. Thank you guys so much for watching, and if you want more mindset videos just like this, leave me a comment down below, or if you have any life experiences of your own, or you'd just like to share, I always respond to all of my comments, so I'd love to see and hear your thoughts. You guys know that my education is 100% for free always, and all I ask in return is that you smash that like button for the YouTube algorithm and subscribe to my YouTube channel so I can continue to make videos just like this. Make sure you guys follow me on Instagram for more inspiration and online business tips. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye everyone! Also, a quick warning, there has been people in my comments on YouTube, Instagram, fake profiles on Instagram, and fake profiles on TikTok telling you to WhatsApp them and message them. Remember, I don't have WhatsApp. I'll never sell you anything, and I'll never message you first or ask you to send me money. Don't get scammed.